Hey folks, Daily Landsblog, October the 13th, 2020. See this guy over here? I met him once. His name is Dave Batters. His wife is Denise Batters, who I have met, I won't say many times, but a handful of times. She is a senator, and she's a friend of mine for sure. I met this guy, her husband Dave, in 2009. Were you there, Case? I know you were with me on that trip to the Juno Awards in Edmonton. Edmonton? Yes.
I've never been to Edmonton.
Never been to Edmonton? Wasn't it in Edmonton? I think it was. It doesn't really make any difference where it was, does it? So I met Dave in 2009, and he challenged me. He said, "You got to put me on off the record," and he was telling me how he was going to come on and he was going to do a great job and he was going to show me up and he was going to show me how to do television kind of thing. And I loved it, right? Like it wasn't even cocky. It was just fun. He was such a fun guy, and that was the only time I ever met him. And Dave died in 2009. I guess it wasn't long after I met him. I'm assuming that it was 2009, not 2008 when I met him, but it doesn't really matter. He died of suicide. And his wife Denise has become a warrior. She went into the Senate to try to implement change and try to make a difference in the system. But I only thought of Dave in particular this week because Denise tweeted out that picture and said that she had just visited his grave and that she had taken some satisfaction in their memories together. And I thought, wow, could I or anybody else have made any difference? I don't know. This isn't like, oh man, I should have known better. But if I would have known that he was struggling, and when we were having this repartee, and we obviously, he liked me, right? So he would have probably respected me if I said to him, hey, Dave, come over, let's go talk. I think about that when I see his picture, when I see his face, when I see the casual smile on his face. I think to myself, what a tragedy, obviously. And not that I feel like I should have done something, because I don't. I just feel like I could have maybe done something. I just hate it when, like with Wade, I just hate it when people take their own lives. Obviously, you hate it all the time, and it's a tragedy regardless of whether they shared or not. But sometimes I think to myself, if we all shared just a little bit more, if we opened up just a little bit more, if we let people into our lives just a little bit more, maybe we'd make a difference. Sad to see Dave and realize, especially just that kind of look on his face and that little smile. This makes me sad. Sicknotweek.com, 24 hours a day, 360 days a year. What I say is, we got to learn from what's happened in the past, and out of tragedy can be born change. Talk, please. I'll get it.